Welcome to Night Combos.
Welcome back. Hubby's here.
Hey, hubby.
Hey, lovey.
Hey, y'all. So, Gypsy wants us to believe that she went from being chained up and forced to sit in a wheelchair her whole life, which we have explained before how there's absolutely no way that is true, because if it were, she would not have the muscle mass needed to this day to be able to stand. She wants to continue with the victim card narrative, though, and have everyone believe that she came out of prison with absolutely no life experience at all and was put straight onto a red carpet, in her words. We're going to talk about that and also some comments that she has made recently and look at all of that and talk about it in this video. But before we do, we just want to say real quick,
Thank you for the super thanks that we got.
yes, thank you so much for a super thanks that we got on our previous video. We are so sorry. We can't remember if it's okay to say your screen name or not. We're not sure. I'm just going to say the screen name starts with a P. So, you know who you are. Thank you so much for the super thanks. We are so truly grateful for it. It truly helps us and the channel so very much. But we didn't want to chance saying your screen name just in case you didn't want us to. But if you do want a shout out and you do want us to say your name and you don't mind us saying your name, then just comment under the super thanks that you sent us and it'll send us a notification and we'll give you a shout out in our next video. But thank you so much for that. And also a huge thank you to all of our subscribers that's been with us from the very beginning all the way to now. Thank you so very much to all of our new subscribers. We truly could not be more happy and more grateful that our little family here on YouTube is continuing to grow more and more each day.
Yes.
Thank y'all so very much. And also welcome to all of our new subscribers. We truly love and appreciate every single one of you so very much. Without all of you, we would not have a channel, and we know that. So y'all mean so much to us, and we just really want y'all to know how much we truly appreciate every single one of you. That's why we say it in every video, because we honestly mean it from our hearts. Okay, y'all can read this in its entirety if you want to, but it's saying that reports in early 2025 indicated the figure that Gypsy Rose Blanchard is worth, it was $3 million. It may have gone down a little bit by now, but that's what it was in earlier this year. We all know that the receipts like the FOIAs, the emails, and Gypsy's own history has proved that she had more socialization and practice managing money than a lot of people do when they come out of prison. So if the millions that she had have vanished, that's not, "Aw, poor Gypsy," that's just poor money management skills. What are y'all's thoughts though? I know this seems a little off at the moment, like you might not know what we're talking about yet, but just stick with us because we are making a point. We are getting to our point in just a minute. Her book advance was reportedly $110,000, split 5 ways, so that would leave Gypsy with about $15,000. You have to keep in mind, though, that was just the advance she got from her book. When people bought her book, when she did the book signing, or photo op rather, and sold tickets to it, that was more money in her pocket.
Yeah, it was.
It really was. Yes, she has to pay taxes, and she was paying for a PR team, We have no clue what she pays Mike Stanfield to stay in her life, because most of us know he's always right there to, quote, save the day for Gypsy anytime she needs something. When she was on parole and she was dealing with her parole officers, he was the one talking to them for her, instead of her being like a regular parolee and having to talk to her parole officers herself. Heck, they even showed that on her TV show. Him calling, the parole officers to make sure that her travel passes were cleared and all of that. So he plays her manager when need be, but he also plays her lawyer when she needs one. Also, the speaking engagements she has definitely gotten paid good money for, as well as social media, and also running to the tabloids constantly to sell pictures. Like, as soon as baby Aurora was born, what did she do? She ran straight to People magazine to show them that she had had a baby. She sold that picture to them. Then she got mad when it showed up on a billboard, a mobile billboard, with the baby's face blurred, the baby completely blurred, but you couldn't even see the baby's face anyway, the way she was holding baby Aurora in the hospital. But still, she runs to tabloids to sell stories all the time and sell pictures all of the time. And also to let everyone know anytime her and Ken have sex or don't have sex.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, we know this sounds crazy and hard to believe, but Gypsy was easily making $100,000 per post on social media, like her lives she would post and other videos, depending on her engagement with each one, like the audience engagement with each one. Yes, she's supposed to pay taxes from all that, but we don't know if she was or not, as well as she was paying a PR team. Also, her reality TV show that she made good money from. Instead of using her name to build steady revenue, she just wanted to continue to travel and go on shopping sprees, and then she kept taking down her social media accounts and rebranding herself, and kept losing followers, brand deals, and sponsorships that she had, yet didn't deserve, in our opinions anyway.
No.
Okay, so the reason we brought all of those things up is because of a recent comment that Gypsy made. Some of you may have seen this comment, but for those of you who haven't, someone commented to Gypsy and made a good point and said you could get a work from home job if this fizzles out. Just saying. Or maybe thought ahead before selfishly having a kid. And then they have like the, I don't know, emoji at the end of it. Okay, so they're not being mean or hateful or anything like that. They're being truthful, which Gypsy doesn't like truth being thrown in her face. So Gypsy replied with, well, that money has done come and gone. What money, what money, Gypsy? Like, what are you talking about? This person is saying that if, like, they're referring to her art and stuff, her quote art, her blown beauty art or whatever, and it fizzles out, then she could get a work from home job. Like medical coding, like we've suggested before. Yeah, you would have to take some classes for it. You'd have to go to school for it. But Gypsy, that's something you could do at home. Take some online courses. So Gypsy's response makes absolutely no sense. This person is literally saying you could get a work from home job. And Gypsy replies with, well, that money has done come and gone. You don't know my financial situation any more than I know yours. Facts are, I deleted my main TikTok with millions of followers. We believe that we can't confirm it, but we believe it's because she lost those followers and it got down into the thousands. So she wasn't happy with that anymore, so she didn't care about it and she deleted it, which tells you how much she really cares about her followers, the people that support her and believe her and all of that. She doesn't care about them at all. She can just hit one button, delete them, they're gone. She doesn't care. She does not care about y'all. Hey, brainless cult minions. She doesn't care about any of you. She doesn't. She keeps telling y'all this over and over again. If y'all would learn context and learn how to, figure out context in things that she's saying. So I'm going to read through the whole comment and I'm going to try not to stop. She's so infuriating. But she says, well, that money has done come and gone. You don't know my financial situation any more than I know yours. Facts are, I deleted my main TikTok with millions of followers. I quit the media. So what is my source of income now? Exactly. I'm doing what I can to provide for my family. As much as y'all want to believe I have millions, I don't. Don't even talk to me about struggling when the internet is mean as shoot and kicks a girl when she is down. I'm many things, but a bad mom ain't one of them. And if I have to sell my clothes and whatever else to feed my kid, I will, and everyone else can kick rocks as long as my kid is fed. Gypsy Rose Blanchard. Are you serious right now? She keeps saying, my kid, as long as my kid is fed. And I do got to give her props on this. We have to give her props, hubby, because she did spell ain't correctly. She didn't say ant.
Are you sure it was her or Chat GPT?
It could it could have been Chat GPT. It was probably Chat GPT. Probably a little bit of both, maybe. I didn't even think about that, but it was probably Chat GPT. I am surprised that she didn't say, I'm many things, but a bad mom ain't one of them. She actually said, but a bad mom ain't one of them. We're not so sure about that. From what you've shown, like not buckling your child, your baby, into the car seat correctly while Ken is driving 20 plus miles per hour over the speed limit and driving erratically and dangerously. That's not being a good mom. That's being a bad mom. Not having your baby, your child buckled into the car seat. Let's be real here, Gypsy. I know you don't like truth, but we have to go by truth and facts here. There's many other examples that you have shown that have let us know that, yeah, you have been a bad mom. We're not trying to put you down. We're not trying to hate on you. We're not trying to say you're always a bad mom or anything like that, but you have shown yourself to be a bad mom many, many times. And to tell someone not to even talk to you, even if you're not replying to the person right above the comment that you replied to, even if you're replying to somebody else, saying don't even talk to me about struggling when the internet is mean as shoot. What does the internet have to do with anything? The internet doesn't have to do with you struggling. If you're struggling, Gypsy, that's on you. That is your fault, Gypsy. Not to mention, you were worth millions if you are not still already. You not being responsible with that money is nobody's fault but your own. So if you're now struggling, having to sell not your clothes, let's be real, but we've seen it where, yeah, you're selling a few of your clothing items that you wore on your TV show, for more money than what they were originally worth, all because what, you wore them? So you think people would pay, double and triple the amount for them? That's crazy. But we have seen that really, in actuality, you're selling more of baby Aurora's toys and jumpers and walkers and things that she could use now at this time with the age that she is, 8 months old. She could use those things now, and now you're selling those things off. Why don't you sell some of Ken's clothes? Or some of the things that Ken owns. Why isn't Ken out here selling some of his possessions to feed his child? And to say your kid like that, like you just don't care about her or don't have any type of bond with baby Aurora, is truly sad. I just have to say, I would never refer to my child as that kid or my kid. I've got to feed my kid. Like it's just such a hassle or just such a burden on me to have to feed my own child. No, no, Gypsy. You wanted to get pregnant. You purposely got pregnant. You wanted that child. Remember, for the attention, not for the love of a child, but for the attention of being pregnant. So now here you are left with the consequences of having to care for that child of yours. So, Gypsy, if you are so worried about trying to feed your child, not your kid, that kid, that you wanted to get pregnant with so bad, but your child, if you are so worried about trying to feed her like you claim, why did you do that? Why did you delete your TikTok? Why did you delete your social media where you had millions of followers and sponsorship deals like the video clip we showed y'all a minute ago where she was advertising for Kylie Couture? All you had to do was not lie, tell the truth, and you could have possibly kept most of your followers and sponsors and brand deals to, quote, feed your child. How do you go through that much money and have nothing to show for it? Seriously. She could have invested some of it, used it to go back to school, so many things. What are y'all's thoughts on it? Also, Gypsy, since you're advertising that you're not taking any new orders.
Well, they ain't coming in.
Yeah, or you don't have any orders coming in. Does that mean your child is not getting fed? Also, why would you stop doing this if this was the only way you had to feed your child like you want to claim? Gypsy, Girly Pop, your victim card has been declined. No one is feeling sorry for you anymore because we all know the truth. So, yeah, we don't believe that, Jippadoodle. We don't believe your 8-month-old baby is not being fed by at least someone. Again, where is Ken? Why is he not helping or getting a job or a better job or a second job if need be? Why, Gypsy, are you not at the very least taking some online classes to get a degree, to get a real job? Or get a real job now where you can work from home like this person asked in the comment. It's funny she didn't answer the question, don't y'all think? Do y'all really think all of her millions is truly gone? Or just some of it or most of it? What do y'all think about her claiming all of her money is gone and acting like she's struggling to feed her child? Let us know what all of you think in the comment section down below, and we'll be conversating with y'all like always. Let us know your thoughts and opinions about everything we showed y'all and talked about in this video, and all of the points that we were making in this video. We really want to know what y'all have to say about it. And again, thank you so much to all of our subscribers.
Yes, thank you so much.
We truly appreciate every single one of you so very much. We love and appreciate all of you so very much. And we're grateful that y'all are a part of our family and channel. We honestly are. And if you're not already, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any of our videos, all of the things, and we would truly be so grateful for it. And we'll see y'all in the next one, and we hope y'all have a good night, and God bless.
Have a good night, and God bless.
Bye.
Bye.